Now, another show I sometimes catch, right, is I didn't know I was pregnant, right? Well, again, right, thoughts of women who didn't know they were pregnant, then suddenly they're being rushed to the hospital because they're having a baby. Now, I don't know if this has to do with anyone coincidentally or not, right? But like I told you, when someone tells you they're from New Jersey and they went to college and they're 37, you have no way to validate that in the salon, right? And you ask them certain questions, where you're from, or I knew she was Vietnamese or Asian, right? And again, that's where you're messing up. She has to be 16 anyway to even work in the salon, even if her dad owns it, right? See, the only way he can put her to work is if he gets a judge's permission. You're right about that. You got to get the permission, though, first. And explain why you're doing it. But if the judge gives you the permission and the girl lies to him that she's 37, he don't know. He's just coming into that salon for the first time, right? And he's been to a number of salons. About three, as a matter of fact. That would be the fourth, right? He's just trying out salons, right? To get his nails done once a month. And I still didn't go out there again until the following month in December, right? And then again, following month in January, right? That's when they called the police on me the third month. And I saw the girl again, and they're acting all weird, right? Just for me going to the bathroom, because I already been in the store a couple times. What they talking about? See, like I said, if anyone's making me think something happened, this the one who said I did something criminal in the store won't tell me what I did in the store is criminal. And then telling me, well, having sex in the bathroom is criminal. Okay. What else could I have done with the girl? Even if she is 50. I would still ask her how old she was, and she's still legally required to tell me, not try to trick me into having sex with her. I know. If she's not 50. Or I think she has to be 16 to even work there. But what is the judge saying if he gives her permission to work there and she lies and tells me she's 37? What is she saying? See, for sovereign immunity to apply, there has to be a crown, a kingship, party, or you're breaking the law. And no man is above the law. Is above the law. No man can break the law either. No. To make another man break the law. That's called entrapment. When you do that, if he's not doing something normal to begin with, and trying to find a girlfriend and ask each girl how old they are, where they from, you're trying to set him up. And you're breaking the law. While he's trying to find a wife or girlfriend. That's the illegal part of it. He can try to find a wife or a girlfriend. Yeah. And he cannot read their minds, nor does he pretend he can. Oh. Maybe their body language if they want to have sex. He might can tell that. Especially if they go into the bathroom with him, which is the only place they can do it, by the way. Well, I'm sorry, I saw a movie where they were having sex in the bathroom. And yes, the police arrested them, but I thought that was part of the movie. I don't know that that's illegal. No, you don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. See, you're confusing me about the law too, right? Where I can't really understand what you mean, right? Plus, the original age of consent, I was also told was 14, but moved up to 16. Right? So again, that would confuse a mentally ill person. Not trying to sleep with a 15-year-old or really even a 16-year-old, but they can entice him, sure, sure. And talk him into it, sure, sure. But he don't remember sleeping with no one either. He's trying to be friends with them. And like I said, unless you're sneaking them to me at night, otherwise, what's going on? What's going on? No, it don't. No, it don't. Plus, if you're trying to put me in jail for something else I didn't do, like maybe the guy I hit when I was walking in the parking lot of the beauty salon and he pulled in on me with a car, I was trying to make sure he wasn't trying to hit me and he acted like he was and didn't seem to give a damn and like I even know who he was. And I don't. And he started it. I even let him throw the first punch and knocked his ass silly to where he had to sit down. That's all I know about it. Right? I just hit him one time. Mm-hmm. Now, if something was already wrong, I might have ruptured a blood cell and he died from that. Not know it, nor did he. See, that's accidental. Accidental. That's not even manslaughter because he didn't know it and I didn't know it. If he had an aneurysm. If I hit him one time. If you hit him one time. And usually you can't kill someone with one blow. Unless something's already wrong and nobody knew about it. I don't know. Someone's harassing me. Someone's harassing me. And trying to pretend something happened with my stepdaughter when that's almost impossible. Right. Only reason I say almost is you seem to know something happened, right? Right. You're the one telling me something could have happened, not my ex-wife, not the girl herself, right? You. So I'm saying, well, what do you mean? I was asleep on the couch for about a week. 5 days to a week. I don't know. I think. So that's where we're at with all this. And like I said, you can't change someone who starts hearing voices when they're 23, but never reported hearing voices until then. Right. See, I gotta report it, even if I thought it was some religious something, right? Until then, because in the Bible, you're right, they do hear voices, but I don't know if I really heard voices until I heard the movie voice say Jerusalem, Jerusalem, Jerusalem in 93. And see, when a person hears the voice, only they hear the voice. You don't hear it. Like Paul heard the voice, but not those around them. They only saw the light. See, I got a reference from the Bible for that too. So do what you want. I also can't say it was a religious experience because it said Jerusalem 3 times. I don't know what it was. Could be a bunch of men hollering Jerusalem somewhere. I don't know. Real loudly. 3 times. And maybe I honed in on it with my super hearing. I don't know. Well, it does seem to me kind of fishy that Samuel heard the Lord, right? But only Eli knew what he was told by the Lord, and only Eli could hear that, right? So you know what I mean? Right. Like with Paul, right? But if you say it out loud, right, as you're talking to the Lord, right, I guess Samuel heard it. I don't know. Though when Elijah was running from Jezebel and as he was listening to the voice, it told him there were 7,000 in reserve who had not bowed the knee to Baal. Mm-hmm. Right. Now he's hearing something that's telling him this, right? Something's helping him to hear it, right? Some say it's the birds of the air or that which haveth wings. Okay. Like a cherubim, or a seraphim, right? I don't know. I'm a man trying to figure it out too. I don't know. Now, if you're causing me amnesia and I'm partially remembering the encounter with the girl as positive, the only one acting like I did something wrong with the girl would be the person blacking me out, right? And they know what it is that happened there, right? Not me and the girl. And the girl, again, all I can do is ask what happened if I blacked out during my time in the salon, right? And it went over the time I was supposed to go see my movie somehow, right? Which should have been either, unless she sped up time. Now, I'm in the salon the whole time, though, too, right? And yet, if something criminal happens, they're not telling me what it was. Are they? Are they? Mm-hmm. And even if they charge me with criminal trespassing, what's the crime? Just going to the salon? Since when? Since when? Or are they messing with a mentally ill person? Again, trying to make me think something happened that didn't. And I say that too. I say, well, I don't know, I didn't fall asleep first, right? I don't know what happened. And I just know when I came out, I went in to see a particular movie, and time has gone forward more than I expected it to. And doing the nail job, right? And the only one saying something happened is the one saying I did something criminal with the girl in the salon, right? Which would be the man who did my nails the second time, probably. I'm not sure if he's the same guy who owns the Yucatas and other restaurants in Hilton Head and around Savannah. I think. That's what I was told by the Indonesian girl. But see, there's no reason for me to go to that one. Unless I go to Tabby. I don't even know where it's at. Right. And that's not stalking if I'm eating food there. And again, right. Now, if the girl's coming into the bathroom with me, I don't recall that, but I would have to be blacked out while going back to the seat to sit back down. If she did and I don't remember it. Again, right? And they're on about my hair again. Right? What are you talking about, right? I don't own a wig. Are you trying to shave it like in the line the rich in her wardrobe and it's going back by morning because I don't know you shaved it because you killed me too? Like Aslan? I'm just asking. I don't know. I still don't know. Maybe that's the point about Jesus too. He don't know what all they did to him because they did so much to him in one shot. Maybe they had a gangbang with him, not just one soldier do it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think Jesus remembers it either. They're beating him with a cat of nine tails, beating him on the head with the crown of thorns, striking his face with the palm of their hands, right? And that's from Isaiah 2. Those who pluck out the beard. Those who pluck out the beard. Right. Or shave the hair. Of a man they're trying to convince he did something he didn't do. Right. That's another way. The reason Aslan was resurrected is he was defending the land, right? But who do you think the line represents? Now, it could be Satan in a way, right? But it could also be Jesus in a way. He's the line of the tribe of Judah as well as the Lamb, right? Lion tamer. Now, the first time, right, it talks of him as the lamb. The second time, it talks of him as a lion, right? Mm-hmm. I don't know everything, but I'm learning a little bit here and there, right? I'm learning you're lying, and I'm learning you're using sovereign immunity when there's no king's crown to use it with. It's not even in the Constitution. You can use that one law to excuse breaking the law, which is what sovereign immunity is about. Mm-hmm. No, you can't. I'm doing something legal too. Yeah, I'm going to a medical appointment in Charleston. See, I'm more legal than her. You're more legal than her. Now, the problem is if the light turned yellow and I stopped because I knew I couldn't go forward anymore, right? And two cars are in front of me, Chris, and I stopped before I enter her side of the lane, that's called yielding the right of way, just in case someone's coming. Just in case someone's coming. You stop anyway. And that's what I'm trying to tell the officer, and he's ignoring me and using my other problem, my right eye, to say I can't see out the left eye too, I guess, which is 20/20. He's not listening. He's all flustered. Like I said, which I understand, but he still can't. Gotta admit he did something wrong. That's what sovereign immunity means. He's saying, well, even if I did something wrong, it was in the course of my job, right? Well, you still did something wrong, and I'm still letting you know. Now, the thing is, okay, if I'm going to a lawyer and the lawyer don't tell me I have 6 months to do something with the city, I don't know that either. And I'm trying to do something with the city, and I talked to someone referred to by a next door neighbor, Barbara. I asked her, well, what can I do? And I don't know what to do, right? But she's talking about going out for the bus company, not the city, but there again, she works for the city. She's on the council, right? Don't doubt some fishy. I know. And she damn sure don't tell me I have 6 months to do something with it. Mm-hmm. My lawyer tells me that after 6 months, Chris. But the wreck happened within 6 months, too. I know. Of the previous wreck. I know. So someone's messing with us. Both of us. They're trying to screw us both out of money we get from the city. That's what I think. But she referred me to a lawyer, but the lawyer didn't really tell me anything in detail. And I had done filed the suit against the officer, right? And that still indicates something was wrong at the scene, right? That he didn't take down my statement correctly, right? I only took down her side of the accident, which left my insurance company not sure what happened and having to go by his word and cite it as my fault because that's what he did, right? He cited it as my fault. Was it my fault because I stopped and yielded the right of way? But she creamed into me. You can't prove I didn't. You can't prove I didn't either. That's why you had to plead sovereign immunity, idiot. Dumbass. Stupid officer. Not doing your job. You're supposed to take down both party statements and not play favorites, even if she's A county bus driver. I keep telling you fools, and you all got to play by the law. And when someone's trying to tell you something, you don't ignore him, even if there are more people on the bus. And of course, the bus driver's going to blame me. Right? It's hard for people to admit they messed up and had to swerve out of the way of the two cars already turning in front of me. The difference is, like I told him when I saw this light turn yellow, I stopped. He might not even want to remember I said that. See again. But I remember everything I was trying to tell him. He wasn't listening either. And of course, the bus driver's going to want to blame me, right? Not herself, right? And blame the left turn, but they're different. Right? Like I said, you got an arc in your turn. You can yield the right of way. Just cross 21 and you'll see what I mean from Rice Creek into Publix. You got a long right, arc in your turn. I can show you that right now on my phone. So you can. And I've been showing you that. And it's still on YouTube. I know it is. The turn has an arc. And I stopped in the arc. I didn't even enter her side of the road. At all, officer. And you won't change my memory of it. And you weren't there when the wreck happened. Plus, it was darker. Again, it's still the point. This is October. It's darkest before the dawn. There you go. She's lying. She's lying at her, but because she knows she's going to get fired. She knows she's going to get fired. See, I ain't got nothing to hide. I had more than 2 hours to get up to Charleston, right? That's why I was there anyway. I know. It only takes like an hour and a half or so, right? See, someone's paying attention to what they're doing, and the other person is trying to beat the light. And two cars are turning in front of me. And I'm behind the third. I'm the third vehicle, right? So, of course, like I said, I couldn't really see her, but I stopped anyway. And that's what I was telling you. And I was being honest. And I do have a vision problem, but I stopped anyway. But I stopped anyway. But see, I also told the insurance company, Allstate and State Farm. I already said. Also told my mom. Also told anyone who would listen. Even the new lawyer I hired. When they sent their first representative up, I told him about it. I know you did. I know I did. And see, somebody's dragging ass on it too if it's within 6 months. Chris. Yeah. And they're using that if it is 6 months, because again, like with the VA, not really. You understand? I only had a year to reopen the case, but guess what? It was probably within the same month, and I even filed, or a month later, because when it was going through in Virginia, right, and they gave me the 10%. They gave it more for the schizophrenia than the broken leg anyway. Again, when the Navy diagnosed it with the broken leg, right? The broken pelvis and broken ankle, right? That's why they gave it to me, right? But that still gets me a medical. And like I said, to me, it's the physical disability, not the mental. That's another dispute we have, which is really disabling. Now, if you got arthritis pain and can only be on your feet for a few hours, well, you disabled that way, and then right, you want to say I'm mental, and I'm not disagreeing. I started hearing voices, both religious and non-religious. I know. Negative and positive voices, right? Sometimes I was laughing at whoever was giving me the interview, right, because of what they were saying in my head, right? That's after Sheena. I know. That's after the shit. That's when the shipmates went and trained me and asked me if I was gay 3 times, right? And I was with 5 women before Sheena too. And about 4 after, I think. And then Daphne, and then Daphne. Mm-hmm. I don't know if the little girl stunk in there or not either. Like I said, she's trying to put her vagina in my face in the next morning, and I'm having to use the roommate who unexpectedly dropped by. Well, like I told the little girl, if something's happening to you, yell fire, because that'll draw more attention. Just yelling for help. You yell fire, and someone will come and help you. And call 911 for you, and call 911 for you. That's if the roommate was sleeping into her bed when mom was out partying. And mom wasn't believing her. You know what I mean? Now, the only other woman I was with was after the fall, and that was about 3 women too. I think. Mm-hmm. And again, her boyfriend had to move out suddenly. Her and her daughter were at the theater. I brought them home. Right, me and the mom had sex in the kitchen. I slept on the couch. Don't know I didn't sleep all through the night, or did. I don't know. Woke up the next morning, had sex with the mom again, but it took longer the second time. And left. And, all I know, anything more I would be guessing, right? Anything less would involve the girl and why the boyfriend wasn't even in the house when I met them. And T.D. Jakes knows what might have happened, but I don't. I was still trying to talk her out of it. And if mom, again, interfered with it afterwards, I mean, that's too late, but anyway. Because I didn't know what statutory rape is, and her age was that age, and I would tell her, "No, I can't do that." But that's a predicament if he did that to her already. I was trying to get with her, hadn't got with her yet. And she would probably be worried what would happen if he comes back. And I said, "Well, here's the deal." I can't stop you from having sex with me if you want to have sex with me, but I can't have sex with you at all. You can do stuff to me, though. Whatever he was trying to do to you, if you want to do it to me, I can't stop you. I'll pretend I'm asleep, too. Ain't that usually what you do anyway? So they'll leave you alone. Just pretend you're asleep. Just pretend you're asleep. So again, if you want to do something, you can do something. If you don't, you don't. I just can't do that myself. That's why I'm on the couch. If you want to go back into the bedroom, that's fine too. But then she would be worried about him, not me. And like I said, I'll just act like I slept all through the night. Won't say nothing in the morning. Won't say a word. Only you would know. Unless your mom's waking in her bedroom and listening to us. That's what I'm worried about too, right? But it's up to you. And I don't remember. And I'm trying to tell her I can't do that. I can't do that. But I can't stop you, but you're not supposed to do it either. So you're of age, right? But what if boyfriend comes back? And I'm like, well, that's the point. I can't do nothing if he comes back. And he can still rape you. I know. Right? So if she did it, was it because I forced her or he did? And mom did the right thing in kicking him out, but Mom also might have to take him back because she ain't making no money. She ain't making no money. But see, she does. Because I saved her from him, dumbass. Not even trying to, not even trying to. Well, if you let her control it and she's on top, she can control it and be on top. I know. Even in the bathroom, she can be on top if I sit on the toilet. Just saying, just saying. Though we can also do it against the bathroom. See? Or doggy from behind. I don't know. I don't know. You're giving me amnesia there too. Mm-hmm. You can ask anyone in my family that I go around saying, God talk to me, Bubba.